What's up? It's your boy, VPB, Vampire Blocker, aka Larry. Today's August 3rd, 2022. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, watch the whole video through, show your boy some love while I'm dropping gems on this small channel. Now, the reason why I'm looking like a scrub right now with a stained shirt on is because I want my subscribers and I want people out there to see I'm just like you. I'm not Graham Stephan that gets dressed up and sits behind a beautiful desk with the GT40 behind me. I'm not Meet Kevin with the funny, crazy hair. I'm not Joseph Carlson that sits behind his little desk and shows you news reports and talks about, all this Discord technology I have that could, help you buy stocks and dip finders. I'm not Andre Jig that can do magic tricks and stuff. I'm a real person just like you. I work just like you. Now, my name is Larry Longshoreman. Go to work every day, investing for financial freedom. But a lot of people were led down a broken path of crypto investing and NFTs and speculative things, even speculative stocks, penny stocks. Some people might have made some money, but the majority of you out there, you lost a ton of money. And you'll never admit it. You'll never come out and say you lost money. You'll never come out and say you bought Shiba Inu at a high or Dogecoin at a high and you hodled and you lost a lot, or you lost a lot in crypto, or you lost a lot in Ethereum. You'll never come out and say that. If you're a real worker and a real person, you probably have student loan debt. You probably have auto loan debt. You probably have credit card debt. You probably have home loan debt, or you're renting, or you're just on Instagram and Facebook living your best life trying to compete with other people who are broke. Now, myself, I'm pausing some investing right now. I'm at where I want to be, and I know what they say. You're never supposed to pause it. You're not supposed to whatever. But I have an auto loan debt that I want to pay off. I admit I veered away from the whole Dave Ramsey plan of paying in cash for the car because, I said, well, I have a couple 100,000 in investments. I could take a loan out. It's a low interest rate. But what happens with that is you start to get comfortable with having debt. Now, I'm going to make you guys a promise. I'm going to pay off my truck. I owe $20,000 on my truck. There's a bee or a bug or something in here. He's attracted to the light. I'm going to pay off my $20,000 before February. I'm going to attack that debt. I'm going to attack that. I'm going to go hard on my debt, on my auto loan debt. That's the only debt that I have. I don't have a mortgage because my fiance owns this house. I don't have any credit card debt because when I do have any credit card debt, I pay it off at the end of the month. The only time I use my credit card, honestly, is for things that pertain to my car. My gas, because I'm getting that anyway. Any type of maintenance, oil changes, radiator flushes, transfer case stuff, because I have to do that service anyway. And my auto insurance. That's the only time I use my credit card is when I'm doing things for my car, or if I'm booking a trip internationally, because for the simple fact of there's no foreign transaction fee on my credit card. And if there's ever a problem, I can dispute that. But if you don't have the cash at hand to be able to pay that off in full, I suggest you do not use credit cards because you can get yourself in a trap. Before you know it, you're charging Taco Bell, you're charging sneakers, you're charging clothes, and you tend to spend more when you're using a credit card or your Apple Pay or your Samsung Pay. Now, my advice to a lot of men out here, because I can't speak on behalf of women because I'm a man, you need to know what direction you're going in life before you settle down and get married. Here's why. When you're young, you should be living life. You should be exploring what career path you want to take, what type of life you want, where you want to go. What tends to happen is we settle down with somebody young and we get wrapped up in getting engaged because we think that's the right thing to do. We get married, and before you know it, we're building our career. And say if things don't work out, chances are that woman, she wants a piece of that because she feels that she built that with you. That really doesn't happen with men. You really never catch a woman who's building her multi-$100,000 career or $1 million career, and she attaches onto a guy who doesn't know where he's going, and she goes, "Let's get married," and she pays for everything, and then you guys figure it out, and you take her for alimony. That very rarely happens. That happens with maybe 1 out of every 10 relationships. But when you're a man out here, you're building your net worth. She's with you. Now, say you don't know where you want to be when you're younger because you never gave your chance the opportunity to figure that out. Now, in your late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, 40s, you realize she's not the one for you. That's going to be very expensive to leave that relationship. It's going to be extremely expensive because now you're at your top. Chances are you're at your top and you're building your net worth up. But in reality, if she's had kids and she's home and she's a stay-at-home wife, you're going to lose a lot of that money. And when you try to start over, you're going to have a hard time starting over because whenever she feels like she wants child support or whenever she feels like she wants more of something, she's going to make your life difficult. So I suggest you really know where you're going before you settle down. Now, I've made videos about this in the past. Another thing, before you start really investing and listening to a lot of these YouTube influencers that have you investing in stuff that's really not guaranteed to make you money, paying off debt is a 100% way to save yourself money. If you're paying finance charges on a car or credit cards, when you pay that off, that's money in your pocket that you can use to invest to build your future. So, I had an idea upstairs and I had to get this off. I had to get this off my head and out to you guys because I want you to understand something. When you carry balances, store debt, credit card debt, auto loan debt, you're pretty much paying everybody else, but you're not paying yourself. I see people all the time in the grocery store. Can I put $20 on this card, $30 on that card, $40 on this card, $20 on that card? And then they go in the parking lot and I see they're driving a 5 Series BMW. We're not out of the woods. The markets are rebounding a little bit. Crypto's rebounding a little bit. But if you think we're out of the woods, we're not. Your average car payment is $700. Your average car is $50,000. Your average auto loan, tongue twister. Your average auto loan term is 72 months to 84 months. You got people renting, meaning leasing. You got people renting Lamborghini Uruses and Teslas and all these high-end cars. Look around. I stopped at the ATM to take out cash because I'm going on vacation, and I seen 4 X5s all in the parking lot, all new X5s. Those weren't paid for in cash. Those are leased and financed. All, sorry to say this, but all housewives getting out, prancing out with their flip-flops on. So holding the kids, what do you think they do? They're housewives and the husband is at work. What do you think if that husband wants to leave that woman? If he wants to go in a different direction, if he doesn't want to be with her no more, she's going to want that lifestyle of those X5s and those BMWs and those Lexus trucks. So I just wanted to get straight to the point on this video, and I hope this helps. No regrets. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, drop me a comment. If you watch this video, give me a thumbs up, and I'm just trying to save you guys some money. Later.